Hello, Lincoln County Elementary students. It's Miss Sublett. I'm the school counselor at Houstonville Elementary. I hope you all have learned who all of us are now, and if you see us out, you can wave at us and let us know who you are. Well, we are finishing up on our zones of regulation. We are on lesson 18. That is the last lesson in the zones of regulation. I hope you all have learned a lot about the zones of regulation, and I hope that you can learn to use them in your everyday life, because that's why we taught it to you, so you could use it, right? So we're on the last lesson. Phew, this year is going by so fast. And so today what we're going to talk about is celebrating our use of the tools that we have learned. And there's been a lot of stuff, a lot of good tools that we have learned how to regulate our emotions when we are in the different zones. Can you all remember what the zones are? I hope by now you all can remember what the zones are. We've got blue and green and red and yellow, and each one of them represents a different kind of emotion. And I know you all know what they are by now. So let's talk about celebrating the tools that we can use to regulate those emotions. So the zones of regulation suggest that we use tool awards, okay? And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Miss Sublett, how are we going to get awarded for using our tools if we're not at school? Well, I've come up with a very good solution. You all can award yourself. You can give yourself an award for using one of your tools. Talk to your parents, ask them if they could get you your favorite candy or something, maybe extra time watching TV or extra time playing your favorite video game, and award yourself, okay? Because someday when you're all grown up, you'll have to learn to award yourself anyway, so why not start now and start giving yourself a little awards for using your tools, okay? Now let's talk about these tools again, because sometimes it's hard to remember. First of all, you have to learn what your triggers are, okay? Because it's hard to pick out what tools are best for you if you don't know what causes you to need a tool, okay? So learn what your triggers are. Our tools are breathing, counting, calming, and then also there are things that, what works for you, other things, maybe running, walking, swinging on the swing, listening to music, things like that. Those are tools that you can use that aren't either breathing, counting, or calming, okay? Do you all remember learning about the lazy 8 breathing, where we did it that helps you learn how to breathe and to calm your brain down? And then we also did our calming sequence over here. And then we did, these were representative of the tools when I taught you all what's in your toolbox. So all these represent your breathing, counting, and calming. So these are the tools that you will get awarded for, what you will award yourself for, and what your school counselor will award you for as well. Let's move on. So if you get 5, okay, 5 awards that look like this, okay, if you get 5 of those, then you earn your zone's license. Is that cool or what? And look what I did here. I misspelled a word. Let's fix it. There we go. So your zone license is what you'll get after you receive your 5 awards. And now I don't have a way to get you all a zones license, but it would be very fun for you to make your own zones license, I think. You draw your picture right here, fill out your name, and you sign it down here, your eye color, your hair color. That would be fun, I think, to do that at home. And I'm sure most of you have crayons, paper, pencils, pens, whatever you could find. And once you get your 5 awards, you can make your own zones license. Or if we're at school, your school counselor can give you a zones license. Now, Miss Sublett, how am I going to keep track of how many awards I got, especially if I don't have paper ones like this? Well, let's go over that. So, if you remember, for lesson 16, we learned about tracking our tools, okay? And you can make your own chart, or you can print a chart, or if you're older, you can make a chart on your in a Google Doc, okay? But this is how we track our tools, okay? So we can use our tool tracker. You can get your teacher or your parents to observe you using your tools, okay? You can self-report, so you can self-report to your mom or dad or grandparent or your grown-up at home. Or you can report on somebody else. If you're at school, you can tell your teacher or your school counselor, hey, I saw so-and-so using one of their tools today. They got really upset and I saw them using their lazy 8 breathing. And I thought that was really neat. So let's report good things on each other as well. That is all I have today. It's a very short video because I want you all to start using your tools on a daily basis and awarding yourself for using them. This will teach you how to use them for the rest of your life. Okay, what works for you? I want you to think about it. I want you to give yourself awards, talk to your parents about it, and just learn how to continue to use those. We don't want this to just be a this year thing. I don't want you to just use your tools this year. I want you to use your tools forever. And as you get older, those tools might change. They might look different, but that's okay because you can take things out of your toolbox and put things back into your toolbox. So you all just keep using them, okay? And when you're having a hard time finding out what you need to use, or if you're having a hard time knowing when to use your tools, I want you to go see your school counselor, okay? You all have a great day. Be careful. It's awful snowy out there, and we will see you in school soon. Bye-bye.